Hello, and... Oh, wait. Hi. Welcome
to
the
Ren
and
Stumpy
podcast. I'm Ren.
I'm Stumpy.
And this is our podcast. Today, our topic is BuzzFeed quizzes, because both of us grew up in a time where BuzzFeed quizzes were extremely popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone would just take them when you had nothing better to do. Like... And you take the stupidest quizzes.
Yeah. I always did it during school because BuzzFeed was one of my apps that wasn't blocked by the school Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
So I would just take BuzzFeed quizzes all day.
Yeah, I took a lot of BuzzFeed quizzes just because there was a part of me that was like, I wanted the answer to be true. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like a superstitious person. I don't believe in like, I don't believe in bad luck. I don't believe in whatever. Mm-hmm. But, I just wanted the answer to be true, and I totally would manipulate how I answered.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because I wanted to get a certain
honestly.
thing. Yeah. I remember when I was a teenager taking like, which are you, Dan or Phil? And it would be so obvious. It's like, are you more gloomy and depressed or more happy and full of joy? And I'm like, I wonder who is who. And I would just answer because I wanted to get a certain one, I
always think it's funny because some of them will have, like, questions that the answers are, like, so obvious which ones, like, relate to, like, different results that you can get.
Oh, yeah.
And then some that are just completely crazy and ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And, like, not related at all. And you're like, I have no
idea
where this is
the ones that we have picked out today, we're going to take some BuzzFeed quizzes, actually. One of the ones we picked out is... called Don't Freak Out, but we know your deepest, darkest secret based on the school supplies you pick.
Like, that is one that I could never manipulate,
like,
because
in what
I don't...
world?
I have no idea what
are those
results
things,
I'm gonna get.
Like, yeah, in what worlds are those connected?
It doesn't make any sense.
It's like, oh, you prefer Crayola over crazy art? Well, then I know that you committed arson when you were 12. Like, it just doesn't... it doesn't add up. So...
yeah.
Anyway, we're going to start with one that I think is I think it fits the overall vibe of our podcast pretty well. Mm-hmm. It's called How Terrible of a Sister Are You Actually? So if, the listeners at home want to find this quiz, that's the title of it. You can follow along with us, comment the results you get. So it's one of the quizzes, if you're familiar with BuzzFeed quizzes, there are different... formats, right? And this is one of the ones where you basically just check off a list of things, and then based off how many things you check off, it gives you like a result. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get into this together. Do you have it pulled up?
I do. Okay.
Check off everything you're guilty of. Go ahead and read the first one.
Are they like...
They should be in the same order.
Yeah, they are. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
We
so the first one is listening in on their phone calls.
Not
like from a separate line, but like just like eavesdropping, like while you're talking to someone.
Yeah, like if I can hear mom on the other end, I'm like.
But I don't know if
I lean my ear over.
If it's like on the landline, picking up the other phone, and listening. I've never done that.
I'd still say it's a yes, just because like I want to hear who you're talking to, and I'll try to eavesdrop.
I'm very nosy.
So I'd say yes, I have done that.
Okay, borrowed their clothes without asking. Oh, were you gonna read the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, we're gonna take turns.
Okay, do you want to read it?
I wonder if interrupting them is on here. Borrowed their clothes without asking.
Yes, obviously.
100%. Got caught wearing them.
Yes. You steal my socks all the time. / I think our socks have just, like, ended up
I think I don't know
rooms.
whose socks are whose.
Yeah, that's...
That's part of the issue.
It always made me mad, but whatever. Had a total power trip when your parents put you in charge.
I have, because I'm the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I've never been put in charge.
So I'm going to say yes.
I can't really click that one.
Yeah. Made them do whatever you want, 100%. All the time. I would call Annie into my room just to make her turn the light off for me.
I still don't know if I can select that, because I don't know.
No, I don't really let you be in charge of me.
Yeah.
If you tell me to do something, I just say no.
You're 5 years older than me. There's, like, a pretty significant...
power dynamic?
I guess. I don't know if I would necessarily call it that.
Yeah, I have power
especially
over you.
when we were younger, though, and the, like, age gap felt more significant, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, that happens. Like, when you get older, the age difference just, like, doesn't feel as much. It doesn't feel as much. It stops losing emotions. The age gap isn't able to have empathy anymore. It just doesn't feel as much. Okay, I got offended when someone said you look alike. Yes.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
People have literally thought we're twins before, which is crazy. Because first of all, 5-year age difference.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
And
I get that we look like sisters. Like, we look similar.
Yeah, for sure.
To me, it's more of an age thing that I get offended by. It's not like, what the fuck, she's ugly. It's like, she's 5 years younger than me. Nowadays, I feel like I'd be flattered because I'm gonna be 25 this year, and that is making me feel really old. So if someone thought I looked 20, I'd be like, thank fucking God. But, like, back, I don't know, I remember one specific time. Mom was, like, having I don't even know, like, book club party or something. And a bunch of people at our house, and they thought we were twins.
Yeah.
And I think at the time, you were, like, 16 or 17?
Yeah, I was, like, early high school.
Yeah, and I was, like, 21 or 22. And I was, like, I was offended because at that age, you're, like, trying so hard to be an independent adult. You're like, I'm grown. I'm doing things on my own.
You're like, great, I still look 16. That's
exactly. So for someone to think I still look like I'm in high school, I was, like, I was so defeated by that. But nowadays, I wouldn't really care if people thought I looked younger.
Okay. You were about to read it, weren't you?
Well, no, I wasn't. I was actually thinking, do you get offended in the other way? Like, do you think people think you look older?
I don't really see it that way. I don't know.
Because maybe I'm just being conceited and being like, oh, they think I look young. But actually, it's they think you look old.
I don't really know. But I don't know if I really even do get, like, offended. Because honestly, I think you're prettier than I am, so. Maybe I can't actually select that one. Maybe I'm just better than you. I don't know.
What? Oh, because you're selecting less things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because you're like, I think you're prettier. Maybe I'm better than you. And I was like, wait, I don't understand. I don't understand the thought connection there.
Anyways, okay. Acted completely innocent when you did something wrong, of course.
Well, yeah, but I don't even feel like that's related to a sisterly thing. I think that's just everyone's done that in general.
With everyone.
Yeah. Unless it's, like, specifically asking, like, the other sister's getting in trouble for it.
Yeah.
I know Audrey's done that to me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Audrey is our older sister. We have another sister.
Yeah. The next question's actually related to that, though.
She did that when I was, like, really little.
Yeah.
She stole chocolate chip cookies that my dad had just baked. She ate a couple of them. And my dad, what was I saying? He thought I took them. And Audrey didn't say anything. It was just going to let me get in trouble. And it's because I had chocolate in my teeth. But I was like, no, it's because you let us eat some of the cookie dough. I was like, it's the chocolate chips from the cookie dough that you let us eat. I didn't eat the chocolate chip cookies. And I was being 100% honest, but he, like, didn't believe me. And he was going to spank me with his belt. And then, I, like, convinced him that it really wasn't me. Because it really wasn't. Mm-hmm. And so this is kind of screwed up, actually. I don't know if I should share this story. Well, whatever. I'm already into it. So, like, he took his belt and he just made, like, a loop with it and, like, snapped it together. Like, he didn't hit me with it or anything, but he made the snapping sound. And he told me to, like, fake cry so that the other kids would think I was getting in trouble.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Did you not know that story?
I did not know. Yeah. That's horrifying.
And I was like, what? I was little, too.
Like, I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm going to make all of your siblings think that I'm literally abusing you. Well,
not abusing. I was just spanking.
Yeah, but, like...
But, like, yeah. I don't know if he even remembers that story, but I think about it all the time.
That is super weird.
Because it's super funny that it was literally over cookies.
So dumb.
Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? I think we can both agree
that Audrey is the worst sister of the three of us.
Okay, nowadays, no. But...
That's true. She's good now. But
back then, like, when she would babysit and stuff, Power Trip, oh, yes. Oh, holy Power Trip.
She did not get along with our parents. Like, they fought just nonstop.
Maybe we shouldn't be sharing other people's business.
Maybe not, but it's kind of our business, too.
But it's also kind of their business, so let's move on.
Moving on.
But Audrey was an interesting babysitter, we'll just say that. She was fun, though. She would dye our, like, food different colors.
That's true. I remember having, like, purple pasta with blue Alfredo sauce once.
And pink milk on the side.
Seems a little horrifying now.
Yeah, now that sounds weird. But when you're a kid, you're like, well, this is fun. So she did do fun things. I don't want to make it sound like she's awful. No, we love her.
We love her, for sure.
Okay. And made your sister look like she started it. Oh, okay. So it's, like, continuing that question.
So, like, place the blame on... your sister when it was your fault?
Not, like, I don't think I have a specific instance I can remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure I've done it.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean?
I was like, I don't remember a certain example, but...
Can I just say, I've checked every single one so far.
You suck. That's wonderful. Okay. Kept a blackmail folder of old and awkward photos of them on your computer?
That's so specific.
Does anyone do that?
If anyone does do that, you need psychiatric help.
That's so weird.
That is really...
That's way too far.
That's almost obsessive.
A little bit.
That's, like, weird. No, I've never done that.
No, I am not obsessed with you.
Like, I have photos of you on my phone, but I don't, like, keep them in a folder that I'm like, this is for blackmailing.
Okay. Anyways,
expose them for telling a lie or exaggerating something online in a comment. Like, if they're lying online, you comment, be like, this didn't happen. Like that?
I guess that's what they mean. I feel like that's a weird question.
No, neither of us lie online.
I've lied online before.
Wait, about what?
Just like on Twitter. When I used to be really active on K-pop stan Twitter, that's not, you know...
Just be like, oh my gosh, guys, just met Jimin.
But
he told me he loved me.
Random things to make me look cooler. This was like years ago that I was active on Twitter, so...
Yeah, I guess...
I don't know.
I just don't... I think I don't really lie online for this exact reason. Is because I know I follow people that would be able to, like, call me out.
I've definitely seen some of your comments on TikToks and stuff that have made me uncomfortable.
That's not what the question was.
You're being too honest with the internet right now, Lauren, and I didn't want to see that.
So the opposite. Instead of me lying online, I'm way too honest.
A little bit. Not
That's
thinking
true.
too much about that online footprint, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No one's gonna find my comments, though.
I know.
You know what I mean? But also, yeah, I'm not really on TikTok a lot anymore.
Digital footprint. That's what it's called.
What did you say?
I said online footprint.
Same thing.
Which is the same
idea. You're kind of
idea.
turning away from your mic, best friend.
Sorry. I keep doing that.
Yeah, you do. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not really on TikTok a lot anymore, but when I was, I would leave a lot of comments. Because I feel like the comment section is honestly the most entertaining part of TikTok.
Yeah,
a lot
true.
of the time.
When someone turns off the comments, I'm like, okay,
I'm like, why did I watch this?
This video is pointless now.
I can't form an opinion about this TikTok because I can't see what everyone else thought.
Okay, this is taking us way too long to get through this quiz. Okay.
It's fine. Who cares? This is our podcast. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Hung around awkwardly, waiting to be invited to hang out with her friends. I have definitely done that.
I know you've done that.
That's like a classic younger sibling thing to do.
But that's honestly more like me being a bad sister than you being a bad sister.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Because, like, you wouldn't let me hang out with you guys.
Oh,
But, like,
I let you hang out.
There's a significant age gap there. I understand why you wouldn't really want me hanging around
Yeah,
your
when
friends.
I was in high school, especially. Nowadays, I don't care, but...
but yeah, that definitely happened when I was...
I have not done that.
Younger, yeah.
No, I haven't. Been smug when your parents took your side? 100%.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, we're just laughing looking
we
at the next question.
We both read the next question, and I'm 100% sure we're thinking of the same story, so why don't you read it?
Scratched them and left a fingernail mark.
Yeah, or...
a permanent scar.
A permanent scar that I've had since I was, like, 12 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, so... I think we were literally, like, in church. Because I think we mentioned last time.
I don't really even remember the story or when it happened, because I'm so
pretty
young.
sure we were at church. We did not behave well. I never behaved well at church.
Oh no, we were the worst.
No. So yeah, our parents, I think we mentioned last time, are Mormon. We grew up in an LDS family. They're still Mormon. Most of us and our siblings are not anymore, but like when we were kids, I never behaved in sacrament meeting. Sacrament meeting
so
meaning
hard to
like
sit still. It was so boring.
The main church meeting is what that is. Sitting in the pews, listening to the talks and whatever other people I guess would call them, like sermons.
Yeah. Basically
that. I never paid attention. I was talking. I was doing whatever I wanted. I hated it. And Annie and I would goof around. And there was one time I don't even know if you got mad at me. I think you were just being annoying. And
that sounds more
she pinched my
likely.
my right arm, really hard, and left a scar. Like, she broke skin, and there's a pinch. It's like, okay, I wish we had a video podcast so I could show it. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. Nowadays, the scar looks like 3 white dots, and it's from the 2 fingers where she initially pinched, and then the top of the skin where she kind of pulled off, like let go. I don't know.
Looks like she was stabbed by a meat fork.
By like a 3-pronged fork. Yeah, like it's been on my arm for as long as I can remember, basically. Like I was really young, Annie was really young, and it just never went away. And the thing is, it's not like I even remember like picking at it while it was like you just got so deep into my skin that it scarred. And yeah, it used to be a lot more obvious. It was purple for a while, but now it's just white and it's just there. But
it's so good.
yeah, it will always be there. And it's kind of a funny memory. So, I don't think, left a fingernail mark? Yeah, I mean, I have. Sure. But not
as, a permanent scar,
not as bad as Annie has. Annie, if she could check that one 3 times, she should. Because, damn. Okay, or pulled their hair.
Yes.
Is another one.
Definitely pulled your hair before.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretended to cry after something they did just to make them feel bad.
Annie is so guilty of this. Annie, as the youngest, used her tears against us all the time to sway our parents towards, like, in her favor.
Yeah, that's true. But then, here's the thing. Since I was young and a little bit stupid, if the crying was fake, you guys would usually just say something stupid to make me laugh, and then everyone would forget about it.
True.
Like, what if I just rip your head off instead? That's a specific example.
That is, I was about to use...
Like, that is definitely something you did.
I was about to say that exact example. Me and my little brother, Annie's older brother, me and him, oh my gosh, can't speak. We would say just, like, ridiculous stuff like that. Like, well, what if I pull your head off? Would that make you feel better? Well, it's fine. I'll just break your arm. Would that make you feel better? Like, we'd jokingly threaten insane violence. And for some reason, it made her laugh.
I thought it was so funny. I don't know why.
It worked, so we kept doing it. But looking back, that is weird. I think we're reflecting on a lot of weird parts of our childhood. If people listen to this...
we were way more fucked up than I realized.
Yeah, if people listen to this, they're going to be like, why was their childhood so violent? And, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it just was. Okay, so pretending to cry. I mean... I feel like I probably did that, not with you, but, like...
Definitely with like, mom and dad, at least.
With mom and dad, and with our older siblings, because we have an older brother and older sister, too. They're older than me, and,
I don't know. Maybe that means you were a bad sibling to our other siblings.
Yeah, because I think we're mostly comparing our relationship as, like,
but those are things that you did to your
But those are
siblings.
still things I did to my other siblings, so I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm sure I pretended to cry at some point. Every kid has done that.
Snuck into their room to steal a hair elastic.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, but also we've shared a bathroom for most of our lives.
True.
So, like, or we've shared a room, so, like, those things are mostly shared anyway.
Yeah, hair elastics. I mean, there are some things that are specifically owned, like a certain scrunchie or something that's like,
I've
this is mine.
I've definitely stolen scrunchies from you.
Just like a plain black hair tie, like, those don't have owners. Yeah. They're just whatever. Finders keepers.
Those are literally just everywhere at mom and dad's house.
So, whatever. Secretly recorded them on your phone doing something embarrassing. Yes, and I posted it on TikTok.
What?
Yeah, you putting your light in your face.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. And, like...
That was embarrassing, that's true.
Plenty of times I've recorded you doing stupid things, like when you're dancing in my room and I record your butt or something. You know what I mean? Or, like, I take pictures of you without you knowing all the time.
I think I've done that to you, too. I've definitely done it to Ethan.
Yeah, because Ethan does stupid stuff. Ethan's our little brother. We keep name dropping without explaining who is who.
Your little brother, my older brother.
Right. The second youngest.
Yeah, I remember that time when he was, like, singing a song from Mary Poppins in the basement.
Oh, I did that.
And he was like, well, yeah. And he was, like, purposefully singing it, like, really weird and, like, operatic for some reason.
That made it seem like I sang a song from Mary Poppins in the basement.
She's the one who filmed him.
Right.
Like, she walked downstairs because she could hear him.
I heard him singing Mary Poppins. Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who recorded this instance.
And he was just, like, singing, Let's Go Fly a Kite.
Yeah. Fly a kite.
Like, very operatic and just really stupid, and he was just messing around. Yeah.
He was cleaning the basement and singing that.
He was just being really dumb. And
we're talking over each other too much.
Oh, sorry.
We heard him in the basement, and so I snuck down there with my phone to record what he was doing. I still love that
he's
video.
like, you know, like sports jock.
Like, oh yeah, he's
like very against liking.
Yeah, he was like popular in high school, girly. Unlike any of the rest of us.
This was like very entertaining to us because it's like very out of character for him.
Yeah. So yes, I have secretly recorded a ton of things of my siblings being dumb. So yes, secretly
intentionally left your hair on the shower wall just to annoy them. I don't do it just to annoy you. I just do it.
I have done it just to annoy you.
That's not my intention. Because it didn't annoy me. So
well, no, that's not true. You would complain about my hair all the time when we shared a shower at Mom and Dad's house.
Well, my hair was everywhere too.
But you always complain about mine, and then you even said you're like, it gets stuck to my shoulders, and I was like, don't lean against the wall. What are you doing? Like, it shouldn't get stuck to you if you're not touching it. So I would leave it just, like, on purpose. Remember, I would, like, draw pictures.
Oh, yeah?
I would, like, take the hair and move it into shapes.
So nasty.
It is nasty, but gross. I would, you know, make faces or write words or something just to bother her.
So definitely select that one.
Yes, I have.
But I haven't ever done it purposefully to annoy you, so I wouldn't mark that
Rubbed it in their face when you were allowed to do something they weren't. I have.
You've definitely done it. But again, I'm the youngest sibling, so I've never really had that.
I think you've done things that I didn't do, but it wasn't because I wasn't allowed to. Like, you went on a trip to Hawaii with Mom and Dad without me. And it wasn't because I wasn't allowed to go. I think I was, like, working or, like, in school at the time, maybe. Yeah. So I just, like, couldn't go. But,
I guess I've probably done it, too. You've definitely had more instances where you've done it just because you're the older sibling, so she, you know, got more privileges earlier than I did.
Yeah, but also, like, I feel like you, in a way, like, in a youngest kind of way, got to do things that, like, the older kids couldn't do. Because, like, Mom and Dad, over time, got much more laxed.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like...
So it goes both ways.
Yeah. Like, you had a smartphone in, like, 8th grade.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to have a smartphone until I graduated high school.
Yeah, but it was very different because basically once I reached junior high, I kind of needed a smartphone.
Yeah, I mean, I get we grew up in, like, slightly different, like, there's a generational gap there.
But yeah, that's true.
So I think, yes, you have.
Yeah, okay.
Fought over the remote.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, fought over the front car seat. Yes.
Yeah.
Fought over rooms. No.
We've shared a room most of the time, and when we stopped sharing a room, I just got my own room, and, like...
Yeah, well, our parents built a house, and we got to pick which room we wanted, and we didn't fight over it.
Really?
No. Fought over a mutual friend? No, we're not close enough in age for that.
Age gap for that.
All right.
Spied on them when they have a romantic interest over?
Yes, you have.
Well, maybe if either of us had ever had a romantic interest over.
I have a boyfriend.
Well,
and when I first brought him over, you were so weird. You, like, we were sitting in the living room and you, like, walked through the kitchen and you were just, like, staring at us instead of, like, and then you went up on the banister and you looked down at me and I was like, go away. Or do you remember that time when I broke my knee and... what's his bucket came over.
Oh yeah,
and he sang me a song on the ukulele.
Really
it was really cringy, but yeah, he came over.
Okay, so I've done
that. Y'all were all listening to me. I know you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've definitely done that. You've never done that though, because I've literally never had a romantic interest over. So.
No, you literally never have. So yeah. But hold on. Have I done that with other siblings though? Because it's not just about you. I'm a sister to other people, too.
None of them have really had romantic interests.
No, just my little brother, but
our two older siblings both married their first, like,
relationship. Yeah. So. Shout out to me, too, probably.
So, like, not a lot of interesting stuff there. And they didn't start dating those people until college.
I didn't care about who Ethan was dating, so I never, so I haven't done that. Hacked their Facebook or Instagram at least once.
No, I haven't done that. Have you hacked my Instagram before? You used to control my Instagram.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking. I was like, I don't know if that counts as hacking.
But it wasn't hacking because I knew about it and I wanted you to do it, so I wouldn't really count that. Don't fart on the pod.
Oh, I need to. I don't know. I think I've definitely like harassed you online with a secret account.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, I have a secret account that has the profile of an old man, and sometimes I leave creepy comments on your Instagram posts.
I've never noticed them.
Really? Pull up your Instagram.
I mean, I haven't posted on Instagram in a very, very long time.
No, I know. I comment on your old ones.
What?
Hold on, I'll find it. Where are you? Annie. Do you see?
Jeremy Fenn?
Yes!
What? This is you?
Yes. An old man named Jeremy. I just commented 2 dots.
Happy
on
wife,
that one.
happy life. What a wonderful bio.
Good profile photo, very attractive.
No way, this is you. It has 386 followers.
It used to be a Dan and Phil Stan account.
So
and I'll
stupid.
prove it to you because...
That's so dumb!
No, I'll prove it because I didn't even delete the posts. It's just privated. So the posts are still Dan and Phil posts, and the last time it was posted like 2017 or something. Yeah, I like how I have his pronouns there too. He, him, his. Anyways, I left one that was like nice profile photo, very attract, and it's a baby photo of her.
It's literally a picture of me as a child.
I was trying to creep you out, and you never said anything about it.
I didn't notice those comments. I'm not on Instagram.
I commented on a bunch of them.
Yikes.
Anyway, I don't think that counts for the question they asked, but...
I don't even remember what was happening just now.
No, you learned something new. Anyway, hacked their Facebook or Instagram at least once. No.
Tried to convince them that they were an accident. Okay, here's the thing. I actually was an accident, so no funny. Convincing needed to be done.
Yeah,
my mom was on birth control when I was conceived, so...
I'm still gonna say yes.
I mean, yeah, you definitely bring it up a lot.
Yeah, because we would make fun of her for it, and we'd bring it up, and we would... Yeah, so yeah. I'm still gonna say yes, but...
Complimented them on their makeup, but immediately reminded them that you still hate them.
So, in a roundabout way, yes. Like, not like their makeup specifically. Yeah. But I think I've been like, no, you look cute. I mean, like, ew, but you look fine today.
Exactly. We both do that for sure.
It's like, I want to compliment you. I want to make you feel
better. I'll be like, of course I love you. Like, ew, gross. Like that's ew. Stupid, but obviously I love you.
But, like, ew, I'm not going to say it ever again, actually, so don't make me.
So, like, yes.
I'm going to say yes, because, like, the concept behind the question, yes. Yeah. That specific instance,
I don't know if that really even makes you, like, a bad sister, though. That's just kind of, like, being awkward about showing affection, you know?
Maybe that does make you a bad sister, because I know people who, with their sisters, are just like, I love my sister.
So cringe,
I will protect her at all costs.
To other people, I'll, like, talk about how you're, like, my best friend.
Let's move on.
Uncalled for. How dare you?
Literally couldn't control that. It was just an automatic response. Okay. I don't think I say you're my best friend to other people. I'll be like, oh, I have one sister I'm really close with. And I'd say that to you, too. Like, I just...
Okay. Actually, the sibling that I talk the most about how much I love them is Tanner, our older brother.
Okay, ow.
No, just
have a podcast with him then.
No, because I'll talk about how he's in art school, and he's in, like, one of the top art schools in the nation.
True, he
and
goes
I just
to
talk about how proud I am of him.
The Art Institute of Chicago, and I do too.
Because he's incredible.
I always just tell him how impressed I am with him. I'm like, he's the coolest person ever.
Yeah. And I'm like, Tanner's probably going to be a famous screenwriter, and I'm like, not even kidding.
No, and I tell people that all the time too. I'm always like, no, Tanner's so cool. He does the coolest. I love Tanner.
Like, I just hype him up all the time.
Me too. And I'm not even afraid. For some reason, like, with other siblings, to be, like, affectionate and stuff, I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. But with Tanner, I'm like, no, I love him. Like, he's the coolest person ever.
8 years older than me or something. We're not even that close, but, like, I don't know. I love him.
Tanner and I were close growing up.
Yeah.
He would come hang out in my room after the little siblings went to sleep, and we would make fun of people in my yearbook.
Lovely.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, repeated everything they said just to piss them off. Everyone's done that.
Yeah.
I still do that with my boyfriend. I have not matured.
Okay, left their room without closing the door.
Yup.
Of course. Secretly idolized them.
Go ahead and check it. I won't look.
No, gross.
Oh, come on.
I do not idolize you.
I think you do.
You're stupid and gross.
Okay, you can check it. I won't.
I'm not checking it, because it's not true.
You, growing up, copied everything I did. You always, like, come on.
I mean, I guess when I was a kid, but not now.
I like this last one. Secretly idolize them, but never let them know. Go ahead, check both. Continue.
Okay, that's the end of the quiz.
Oh my gosh, fine. All right, show me my results.
Calculating. It's an ad.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, here's what it says to me. You checked more than 91% of quiz takers. Oh my god, I'm the top 9% bad sister. Holy shit.
I checked more than 78% of...
How many did you check total? I did 22 out of 31.
19 out of 31.
And
so not that much different.
No. But my title that I got is You're the Sister from Hell.
You're really not, though.
No, I'm not. I feel like those things on the list are...
pretty normal sister things. I don't know.
Apparently not, because I checked more than 91% of people.
Yikes. Okay, I got You're an okay sister. You're not the worst sister ever. You get into fights, but always resolve them before you go to bed.
That's not true.
Yeah, no, for sure. Most of the fights that we have, we never resolve. We just forget about them.
True. We just move on the next day and don't talk about it again, and we just don't care. Which I guess is a form of resolution.
Yeah, sort of.
But it's also just avoidant.
Who are pretty much able to just, let it go when we want to.
Yeah.
You know? But...
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I'm a worse sister than Annie, confirmed. Alright, let's see if BuzzFeed can know our deepest, darkest secret. Oh, yeah. I don't understand how this one is going to work.
I don't know.
It's, to remind the people, it's, don't freak out, but we know your deepest, darkest secret based on the school supplies you pick. Which is just so
how are those
weird.
Related at all?
So the first thing is to pick a backpack. They have different brands of backpacks. They have Nike, Vans, JanSport, North Face. What's the top middle one? I forget the name of the brand.
I don't remember.
But it's
one fancy one.
With the fancy one with the handle on top, and it has the circle white logo with the red, and and they're all just one solid color.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know what they're called. I don't know. The Vans one is the most simple. I'd probably pick that
Yeah, well, when I was...
my backpack to be fancy.
When I was in high school, I think I had a JanSport backpack.
Alright, then go with that.
So I think I would just pick that. But, if I were to pick from these pictures, I like the teal one, because it's cuter.
Fair.
So I'd probably pick that one, just because I like that in the picture.
Okay. Choose some pencils.
Bic mechanical pencils. Those go hard.
Always.
But Ticonderoga, if you're going to go wood...
That's true.
Okay, why do they have these? Okay, we have to describe the pictures. So they have Papermate mechanical pencils. They have Bic mechanical pencils. They have Ticonderoga wood pencils. And then they have those kinds of pencils that have motivational quotes on the side that you get from
you probably
assemblies.
Got from I was just gonna say assembly.
And then they have those horrid ones that you'd get for Valentine's Day that have the different
the plastic that you just peel off and then it's just white. You know?
It's uncomfortable to hold.
So horrible.
Just the bad designs on the outside, and then they have these also look like Ticonderoga, but they're rainbow.
They're colorful though. Yeah.
Instead of the regular yellow ones.
Yeah. It's
funny actually. If I were to pick a different Ticonderoga, I'd pick the black ones. Yeah. I think they have a better eraser. For some reason.
I don't
It's probably the same. It might just be in my head. But I'm going to pick the Bic mechanical.
Yeah, that's what I always used in school. So.
Pick out some highlighters.
Ooh,
I don't
these
really...
are all very similar.
Well, they have pastel highlighters. Then they have...
those wouldn't do the job all that well.
I like those. I've used those ones before.
Okay.
They have Sharpie highlighters. They have highlighters that look like they have mustaches on them.
Which ones? Oh.
Right?
All of these pictures are very small.
And then it looks like they have clickable highlighters. I don't know. They have a bunch of variety. I'm going to go with the pastel ones.
I like the pastel ones. They're pretty.
You just said that those wouldn't work.
Well, yeah, but they're pretty, so I don't care. I never highlighted stuff anyway. So.
Yeah, me neither. I don't use highlighters. Choose a notebook. Okay, they have a marble design. They have a unicorn design. They have mermaid design. They have a rainbow glitter design, a llama design, and a flower design.
I like the flowers.
I do too. Stop picking the same one as me.
Sorry.
Okay, pick a pencil case. They have one of those monster ones where you zip it and the mouth looks like... Or the zipper looks like a mouth.
Yeah.
They have a pencil case that has just an obscene amount of pockets and things for anything you could ever want. That just has it's so organized.
Overkill.
Yeah. They have a clear one. They have 2 plain black ones. I don't know what the point of that was.
Yeah.
And then one with leaves.
I'm picking one of the plain black ones. I don't need anything
I like
fancy.
the overkill one because I always like to think that I'm really organized and cutesy, but then I never actually use any of the things that I buy.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. And then a planner. So they've got stripes, flowers. They have stripes, flowers, plain black, cactuses, sort of stained glass kind of look. And then a mosaic kind of look. I like the cactuses.
I don't know. Just probably the plain one. I don't know.
Okay. What did you get?
I hate Beyonce.
That's your deepest, darkest secret?
Apparently.
Oh my gosh.
You don't love her music and never understood why people seem to care about her so much. You just don't understand the hype. For the record, so I don't get, canceled for hating Beyonce, I don't hate Beyonce. I'm not, obsessed with her or anything. But I think that she's very talented.
I have nothing against Beyonce, but I wish that every time someone else won a Grammy, people would shut up and stop saying that Beyonce deserved it.
Fair.
Because it's happened to multiple people multiple times. Happened recently to Harry. Mm. And Taylor Swift, stood up in the crowd for him. Did you see that?
Oh, did.
Because Taylor was like, been there, bestie. Oh. So, she, stood up with, solidarity, kind of, and he, looked at her.
Interesting.
Because everyone was like, Beyonce should have won. Beyonce is the... literally has the world record for, most Grammys won by a single person.
Why are people still fighting for her to get more?
So I'm guys, it is okay if there's, one time a person got a Grammy and it wasn't Beyonce.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she didn't deserve those awards. She's done a lot in the music industry. Yeah. She's a very talented individual, but, her fans need to chill out. It is okay for someone else to win an award.
No, it's not. Never.
Okay. Interesting, coming from someone who secretly hates Beyonce.
Sorry.
Okay, mine is so much worse than yours. Oh. I got, you like the smell of your own farts.
I feel like that's accurate.
No. It says, there's just something about your own gas that's really pleasing to you. You'd never say it out loud, of course. Hey, man, what?
I want to know what the other...
options
options are. I'm just going to go through it once and just
Well, I think you can look at the comments that people left.
Oh,
and probably see. So you don't have to do it that way. Except, guess what? I don't know how to use this fucking app, so... You hate Beyonce. Accurate, says someone. Oop.
Okay, one of the options is show tunes help you fall asleep.
That is true for you.
Also, yeah, I like show tunes. Screw me. Screw me? Sue me.
I like show tunes. I like show tunes. Someone please have sex with me. I'm so alone. No one wants to fuck me because I like musical theater.
So sorry.
Based on the comments, the other people got, you hate Beyonce, you like the smell of your own farts, you hate Beyonce, you hate Beyonce.
Okay, we're real
A lot of people got, you hate Beyonce. And you like the smell of your own farts.
Okay.
I think it's just, the answers we picked were just, basic, what everyone else would have picked.
Yeah, just kind of boring. Alright.
It is.
Okay, we got one more quiz.
Almost all of them say you hate Beyonce, actually. Okay, yeah, this last one is so stupid, but I just think it's kind of funny to take. It's more funny for me because I guess it makes more sense for me, but...
Yeah, it kind of doesn't actually apply to my life at all. But the name of this quiz is, would your partner still love you if you were a worm? So, for Lauren, she actually has a partner, so this is actually relevant to her life. For me, I just think it's funny, so...
And I've forced my partner to say yes to this question, even though I know realistically... If I was a worm, we never would have met, and if he had a romantic connection with a worm, I'd be very concerned about him. But if it's me, then it's different.
Yeah, for sure.
How would you have sex with a worm? You just, wrap it around...
Stop it!
Okay, sorry.
Gross.
Have you... Okay.
I need the no button.
No. We should get a soundboard.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a fart sound effect on it.
Okay.
I'm like, I need to fart.
Gross. And you can use it to cover up your actual farts.
Imagine I time it badly. It's like, I need to fart. And then I'm like...
So dumb. Okay.
Okay, have you asked your partner if they would still love you as a worm? Yes. Let's see. Okay, the answers are, yes, they assured me they would. I've asked and they said no. Yes, but they got super into the logistics, so I'm not really sure what their final answer was. And then no, I haven't asked because I'm afraid of the answer. I guess you have to pick no.
Yeah, I guess I just have to say no.
Because you haven't asked. But it's not because you're afraid of the answer, it's because you don't have anyone to ask.
Yeah.
I have asked. So it's one of the first three, but his answer was more just that's a ridiculous question. That would never happen. So I guess I'd go with he got super into the logistics. So I'm not sure what his answer was. That's closest, because he was just what are you talking about? That's never gonna happen. That's a hypothetical that's ridiculous. And I'm yeah, but just answer. And he's he took it too literally.
Yeah. It was very Nathan to me.
Yeah, that's one thing about Nathan. He takes everything very literally. Why do you think you would get turned into a worm? Pissing off a wizard feels in character for me. I'm an experimental cook. You never know what could happen. I'm an unlucky person. I'd probably be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or I may have tricked several demons into thinking they all bought my soul, so maybe this is punishment. I think I'm just unlucky.
I was going to say the same thing.
But also pissing off a wizard.
I feel like you would piss off the wizard. I feel like I'm just unlucky.
Fine, I'll say pissing off a wizard.
How fancy do you expect your partner to make your new worm setup? Extravagant. I want tubes of dirt that flow through the whole house and a front row seat of the TV. Maybe just a cute little jar they carry with them so we can still spend quality time together. Just a simple but cute terrarium will do. Also some nice plants and my phone set up where I can see it. Set up? Set up? I had the wrong intonation there. Set up? Just put me in the backyard and visit occasionally. I've got this.
Oh, don't do that.
That's terrifying. I would get eaten by a bird.
Also, my abandonment issues would skyrocket. I would feel so sad. I would cry all the time.
I want to be in a jar that they just carry with them.
Yeah, I think that's cute. But I also, I want Nathan to go above and beyond.
That sounds like...
I want him to do the most. But... if I'm being realistic with my relationship, he won't.
Okay, but this is what you want. What do you want?
I think... I don't know what I want. Because I want the extravagant setup, but I also want him to carry me around with him everywhere.
Make your choice.
I want both. I want everything.
That's not an option.
I think realistically, if I were to get any of these, it would be the little jar. He'd carry me around. That seems like Nathan.
But what do you want? That's not the question.
Just a simple but cute terrarium will do. Also some nice plants and my phone set up where I can see it. No. Okay, I'm gonna say extravagant. I want to be able to go throughout the house. So I want tubes of dirt flowing through the whole house so I can go wherever I want. And a front row seat to the TV. But I also need my phone. I'm gonna say front row seat to my phone. I'm gonna change the answer. But that's what I'm picking.
Okay. I figured that would be your answer. That seems like you. Okay.
Are you planning to stay as a worm or go on a quest to turn yourself back?
I'm too lazy for that.
The ones are, I'd embrace the worm lifestyle full-heartedly. Maybe true love's kiss will work. Being a worm is fine as long as my love is still with me. And a quest, I'll find who cursed me and defeat them. I'd say maybe true love's kiss will work.
I think I'd maybe try that, because I'm not going on a full quest, but I also don't really want to be a worm for the rest of my life,
yeah.
So I'll do the easy thing.
Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly.
And do you feel they would still love your... and do you feel you would still love your partner if they were a worm?
Absolutely! I don't know
what to do here.
A little Nathan worm?
We should have picked a different quiz, because none of this relates to me.
I just think it's cute. A little worm with a little beard. And some glasses. A little Asian worm. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You're gonna make a K-drama about this now.
I mean, they basically did, but a cat.
They did?
Yes. And it's called, My Love is a Cat or something.
That sounds like a K-drama title.
Except I think I might have just made that up. But it is or maybe it's Go Cat Go, or Meow something. It's something about a cat. But it's basically the same, he's a cat. But he's her cat.
Okay.
So he, switches between a man and a cat, and she falls in love with him as a man, but she doesn't know that he's also her cat.
Oh.
And so he sleeps in her bed at night, but she doesn't know it.
That's super weird. Okay.
Because he's a cat. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, absolutely is my answer.
I'm doing the in-between maybe, because I don't have
yeah, that's fine. Oh, we didn't read the options.
The middle ground.
The options were absolutely, no, maybe, and if we put the hard work in for the relationship, I could definitely love them. Those are the options. I said absolutely. What is your result?
Yes. My non-existent partner would love me if I was a worm.
Mine too, except mine's isn't non-existent. Mine does exist. But I also got yes. Your partner would still love you if you were a worm. You've picked a good one. Oh, thank you. I know.
Good job, Nathan.
Oh my gosh. BuzzFeed's ridiculous. I remember, I literally had the BuzzFeed app, downloaded on my phone years ago, and I wouldn't do anything with it. I didn't, read their articles or, any of that. I just took quizzes.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I've ever read a BuzzFeed article. I've only taken quizzes.
I probably have read BuzzFeed articles, but, it's not like I went looking for them.
Yeah.
It's if something, came up, on Facebook or something, and I clicked on the link, I would read it. But BuzzFeed quizzes I did particularly like go searching for, especially like years ago when I got really into K-pop. I always wanted to know like which K-pop like member I was from which group.
Which member of TXT would be my boyfriend, and then I would try really hard to get Taehyung.
Yeah, or like which BTS member are you most compatible with? And I'm like, ooh, obviously none of them. Like,
like none of them even speak my language.
Like literally get real. No, some of them
do.
Yeah,
not all. Most of them don't though.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's so hard nowadays. I don't think I do anything to try to get a certain answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely did back then. I don't know. Anything else to say about BuzzFeed? I feel like we kind of just jumped right into it and we didn't like really talk about anything before we started. We just started. What did you do this week?
I worked. We went to the aquarium together.
Oh,
that
we
was
did go
fun.
to the aquarium together. And we got wings.
Catch us getting wings.
Oh, we posted
all the time.
We posted a TikTok.
We did.
About the wings. We did film for a TikTok about the aquarium. I have yet to edit it because I just forgot actually.
Fair. Ren does all of our editing because Stumpy doesn't know how.
Yeah. So when we start raking in the dough for this, I'm gonna be way more.
She gets a bigger cut. That's all right.
Yeah, like 60-40.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, if you guys took those quizzes along with us, tell us what your results were, because I think that'd be really funny. I want to know. Do you also hate Beyonce?
I don't hate Beyonce.
Oh, song of the week.
Oh yeah. I didn't think of that beforehand.
Me neither.
I gotta look in my library, see what I've been listening to, because I have no short-term memory.
I've been going to the gym a lot recently, and I've been listening to my exercise playlist. One of the songs on my playlist that is probably my favorite song to work out to was Is This Bad Bitch Number by Chun Soyeon.
Nice.
That's a really good one.
Very good.
It makes you feel like such a baddie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like the hottest girl in the gym when I run to that song. So that's
fantastic song.
That is my recommendation.
I've been listening to Star by Luna a lot.
Luna.
Save Luna.
Stan
by
Luna.
the way. I don't really even listen to Luna that much, but just this song was recommended to me multiple times, and I really like it. So
Annie was facing backwards away from her mic again.
I do that a lot. I forget that we're actually like recording and we're not just having a conversation.
And she turns completely 180.
I can't sit in a chair like a normal person, so I just end up turning around, and then you can't hear me at all.
Anyway, that's it for today. We don't really have much else to go over. Just those cute little quizzes. Did a cute little quiz.
Okay, that's enough. Do you still need to fart?
Yes.
You want to leave them with your fart?
Well, no, because I'm hoping it is a poo.
Oh.
I haven't pooped in like a couple days.
Babe.
I know.
Not good.
No, I know. And it kind of sucks because I like to weigh myself in the mornings when I first wake up. But, like, if I haven't pooped in 3 days, it's not really accurate to what my weight is, you know? It's my weight plus a lot of poo.
Sure, yeah.
Not that it really matters, but anyways, why are we still even recording? We should just be done.
I don't know.
We're just talking about poop. Okay, thank you for listening if you did. Subscribe. Oh, we have an email. If you want to send in, we want to start doing like an advice thing, which we think would be fun, even though we don't know if anyone will mail into it. But if you do, you're almost 100% guaranteed to get your thing answered.
That's true, because no one cares about us.
Yeah, you'll probably be the only one that wrote to us. So, it's, what is it?
renandstumpypod@gmail.com.
Yes, it's renandstumpypod@gmail.com. Email us there. And we'll read it if you have any questions you want us to answer. We're not experts in anything, and the advice that we would give is probably horrid. But
speak for yourself. I'm a genius.
So you're welcome to write in if you want, but no pressure. Anyway, that's it. Anything else? Follow us on TikTok @Ren and Stumpy.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram at Ren_and_Stumpy. Because Ren and Stumpy was taken. Which is like, huh?
It's so dumb.
If you want to follow my TikTok, I have a separate TikTok as well. It's at Willem Dafoe with 3 L's.
Yeah. So stupid.
And yeah. That's it.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
I really need to fart. Oh my god. How do I stop this?